Hello everyone, welcome back to D&D and Me, and we were on the genies. All of them were elemental, based on the four elements, like the watermelon and the air melon. I know I've made that joke somewhere at some point in these videos, the elemelons, but we're on the genies. I'm so disappointed in myself for making that joke yet again. Genies are rare, elemental creatures out of story and legend. Only a few can be found on the material plane. Thought there was a comma instead of the ending of a sentence. The rest reside on the elemental planes, where they rule from lavish palaces and are attended by worshipful slaves. Genies are brilliant as they are mighty, as proud as they are majestic. Haughty and decadent, they have a profound sense of entitlement that stems from the knowledge that few creatures except gods and other genies can challenge their power. Creatures of the elements. A genie is born when the soul of a sentient living creature melds with the primordial matter of an elemental plane. Only under rare circumstances does such an elemental infused soul coalesce into a manifest form and create a genie. A genie usually retains no connection to the soul that gave it form. That life force is a building block that determines the genie's form and apparent gender, as well as one of two key personality traits. Although they resemble humanoid beings, genies are elemental spirits given physical form. They don't mate with other genies or produce genie offspring, as all new genies are born out of the same mysterious fusion of spiritual energy and elemental power. A genie with stronger connection to its mortal soul might choose to sire a child with the immortal, although such an offspring are rare. When a genie perishes, it leaves nothing behind except what it was wearing or carrying, along with a small trace of its native element, a pile of dust, a gust of wind, a flash of fire and smoke, or a burst of water and foam. Rule or be ruled. Mortal slaves serve to validate a genie's power and high self-opinion. 100 flattering voices are music to a genie's ears, while 200 mortal slaves prostrated at his feet are proof that it is Lord and Master. Genies view slaves as living property, and a genie without property amounts to nothing of its own. Oh, geez, I read that wrong. Genies view slaves as living property, and a genie without property amounts to nothing among its own kind. As a result, many genies treasure their slaves, treating them as honored members of their households. Evil genies freely threaten and abuse their slaves, but never to the extent that slaves are no longer of use. In a contrast to their love of slaves, most genies loathe being bound to service themselves. A genie obeys the will of another only when bribed or compelled by magic. All genies command the power of their native element, but a rare few also possess the power to grant wishes. For both these reasons, mortal mages often seek to bind genies into service. Decadent nobility. Noble geniuses Noble genies are the rarest of their kind. They're used to getting what they want, and have learned to trade the ability to grant wishes and attain the objects of their desire. This constant indulgence has made them decadent, while their supreme power over reality makes them haughty and arrogant. Their vast palaces overflow with wonders and sensory delights beyond imagination. Noble genies cultivate the jealousy and envy of other genies, asserting their superiority at every opportunity. Other genies respect the influence of the noble genies, knowing how unwise it is to defy a creature that can alter reality on a whim. A genie isn't beholden to a noble genie, however, will sometimes choose to defy a noble genie's will and risk the consequences. The power of worship. Genies acknowledge the gods as powerful entities, but have no desire to court or worship them. They find the endless fawning and mewling of religious devotees tiresome, except as it is directed towards them by their worshipful slaves. Their miraculous powers, the grandeur of their abodes, and the numbers of their slaves allow some genies to deceive themselves to believing they are as powerful as gods. Some go as far to demand that mortals on other realms, even whole continents or worlds, bow down before them. The first one of the genie are the Tao. Tao are greedy, malicious genies from the elemental plane of Earth. They adorn themselves with jewelry crafted from precious gems and rare metals, and when they fly, their lower bodies become columns of swirling sand. A Tao isn't happy unless it is the envy of other Tao. all that glitters. The Tao dwell in the complexes of twisting tunnels in glittering ore-veined caverns on the elemental plane of Earth. These mazeworks are continually expanding as the Tao delve into and reshape the rock around them. Tao do not care for the poverty of misfortune in others. A Tao might grind powdered gems and gold dust into its food to heighten the experience of eating, devouring its wealth as mortals consume a precious spice. Okay, I didn't understand that, but I misunderstood it in my head, but then I understood it properly. So, I got it now. Lords, that is fucking shiny as shit. Jesus Christ. Which is funny, because, like, you can't see anything on this, but you can see it in the camera. Strange. Anyway. Okay, where am I? Okay, Lords of the Earth. A Tao never assists a mortal unless the genie has nothing to gain. Preferably treasure. Among the genies, Tao are on speaking and trading terms with the Ifrit. They have nothing but scorn for jinn and marids. Other races native to the elemental plane of Earth avoid the Tao, which are always seeking new slaves to mine the mazeworks of their floating Earth islands. Proud slavers. The Tao trade for the finest slaves that money can buy, forcing them to work in dangerous and subterranean realms that rumble with earthquakes. As much as they enjoy enslaving others, the Tao hate being enslaved. Powerful wizards have been known to lure Tao to the material plane and trap them in the confines of magic gemstones or iron flasks. Unfortunately for the Tao, their greed makes it relatively easy for mages to cousin them into service. Same, dude. Same. I'm a greedy fuck myself. Tao. Large elemental. Neutral evil. AC of 18, natural armor. Hit point average of 187, 15 d10 plus 105. Speed of 30 feet. Burrow speed of 30 feet. And a flay speed of 30 feet. It has a strength of 23, plus 6. Dexterity of 12, plus 1. Constitution of 24, plus 7. Intelligence of 12, plus 1. Wisdom of 13, plus 1. And a charisma of 14, plus 2. Excuse me. Its proficient saving throws are intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, which are plus 4 for all of them. Proficiency bonus is a plus 4. Condition immunities are being petrified, has dark vision to 120 feet, and passive perception 11. Speaks Terran. The last 3 things I've read is spoke Terran. It's a challenge rating 11, 7,200 experience points. It has Earth Glide. The Tao can burrow through non-magical, unworked earth and stone. While doing so, the Tao doesn't disturb the material it moves through. Elemental Demise. If the Tao dies, the body disintegrates into crystalline powder, leaving behind only equipment the Tao was wearing or carrying. Innate Spellcasting. The Tao's innate spellcasting is Charisma. Spell save DC is 14, plus 6 to hit with magical attacks, spell attacks. It can innately cast the following spells requiring no material components. At will, it can cast Detect Good and Evil, Detect Magic, and Stone Shape. 3 times a day each, it can cast Pass Wall, Move Earth, and Tongues. Once a day each, it can cast Conjure Elemental, Earth Elemental only, Gaseous Form, Invisibility, Phantasmal Killer, Plane Shift, Wall of Stone. Sure-footed. The Tao has advantage on Strength and Dexterity saving throws made against effects that would knock it prone. Multi-attack. The Tao makes 2 fist attacks or 2 maul attacks. The fist, melee weapon attack, plus 10 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target only, 15 average, 2d8 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. The maul, melee weapon attack, plus 10 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target only, 20 average, 4d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. The target is a huge or smaller creature, must succeed on DC 18 strength check or be knocked prone. Wow, that can hit pretty fucking hard if you really think about it. So that is the lore on the genies and the lore on the Tao specifically. Please leave a like and subscribe as I bring you more D&D content in the future. And, like, subscribe. Please subscribe. Watch these all the way through. Comment down below if there's anything you want me to do. Comment if I saw anything wrong. That type of thing. And I really appreciate it. So see you guys in the next video.